The fastest growing company in Africa, as recognized by the Financial Times in 2024, OmniRetail, has just launched its 50th distribution franchise network, Omni Hub, in Lagos, Nigeria. Today, we're thrilled to have two key representatives from Omni Hub, OmniRetail's franchise network that empowers entrepreneurs to establish FMCG distribution businesses. Joining us this morning is Priya Amanani, Business and Product Operations Head, and we also have Dika Oha, the Chief Innovative Officer for OmniRetail. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so I think we'll begin with you, Priya. OmniRetail, Omni Hub, what exactly is OmniRetail? What do you do, and how are the hubs, improving the FMCG sector in Nigeria?
All right. So OmniRetail is a tech platform that helps retailers to get access to goods. And how Omni Hub helps in that space is Omni Hubs are franchise owners who serve as our distribution network to help us enable get these FMCG goods to the retailers within the markets. Yes.
I mean, talk also about how this, model benefits Omni Hub and, the franchise owners as well.
Right. So the way it works is for anyone who has, let me put it in simpler terms, someone who has a 200 square meter or any space around that around that space, and who has enough working capital can invest into our franchise network and serve as a distributor for getting access to goods to retailers.
Okay, let's bring Dika in. You've explained exactly what who qualified to be a part of this. What is in it for them? What is the return for them? What can they expect back?
Okay, so we see Omni Hub as a win-win opportunity, and we'll start with OmniRetail. For OmniRetail, we're creating a platform that multiple players can benefit from, and some of the players are franchisee. As a franchisee, you get to connect into a platform that already has huge demand, and so you have like a market, and you're not having to develop that opportunity from scratch. For OmniRetail itself, we're not having to invest and build out an infrastructure from the ground up. We're able to leverage and partner with franchisees. Manufacturers are able to move their goods very close to the retailers at no new distribution cost, because distribution is an extra cost. And the retailer gets to access these products at the best prices close to them at their neighborhoods. And some of the key benefits here is that as a franchisee, you're able to earn +1 million monthly if you execute this properly in your neighborhood. And the entry cost for this is pretty low. It's just a 5 million bank guarantee you probably need to make. And you get credit from manufacturers, 30 days credit. And so you actually don't have to fully invest in the working capital that you use to do this. The manufacturers will provide most of the working capital, and you make over ₦1 million every month by getting into this network.
So you invest 5 million naira, and then you're guaranteed to make over ₦1 million every
monthly,
month.
yes.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Okay. Sounds interesting. There's definitely other franchise models in Lagos and across Nigeria. What other things make Omni Hub different? Why should possible Nigerians decide to choose Omni Hub?
Okay, so this particular, FMCG is a fast-moving, from the name, fast-moving consumer goods. So it's fast-moving, it's always trading, it's anti any kind of thing that happens to the economy. It's resilient to economic problems, macroeconomic problems and challenges. And so anyone playing in this space, especially anyone coming in and connecting into a thriving business like OmniRetail into our network, the big benefit and value is that you would always make money, you would always generate business. There's always an opportunity for you to constantly generate revenue for you, your community, create jobs for people in your community, and kind of contributing to the economy. We know that trade and retail is the bedrock of the economy, and so this is really compelling, and we're really excited about this.
All right, Priya, let's talk about viewers who are maybe interested in the opportunities that Omni Hub offers. How can they access more information? And also, are you also interested in viewers that have unused storage space, and how can they be a part of this?
Right. So I'll start by highlighting two other things. So if you speak about, there are a lot of distributors in the market today as well. The power that OmniRetail brings to you is we have the connections with the manufacturers, and we're able to help you start up at a low cost, be able to procure the goods at a lower cost in comparison to other distributors into the market. The second bit is with franchises, often you get a space and then the mother company helps you with some level of marketing, but you're still hunting for your customers. Here, what we do for our partners is also we help them to generate orders. So we go into our retail network and collect orders, which we then pass on to our franchise owners. So our franchise owners, if you have a 200 to 50 square meter space or something larger than that, you have some level of working capital, like Dika said, you have 5 million naira, let's say, to begin with. That's about all you need to get started. We'll help you to procure, we'll help you to sell, and make sure that goods are rotating at a great speed. For anyone who wants to reach out, I'll put out the number as well as the website. The phone number is 0916-998-4386, and our website is omnihub.africa. That's OMNIHUB.AFRICA.
Okay.
For anyone who's interested.
I also want to know what the target is. What is the goal for Omni Hub here in Nigeria and across the continent?
Right. So for us, the vision has always been getting access to essential goods in the most remote of areas, right?
Yeah.
And ensuring that they're not just available, but they are consistently available. So for us, the franchise network is a method of ensuring that the most basic food items, the most basic sanitary items are available to any and everyone out there, irrespective of the most remote of locations.
Okay.
And just to add, we have a goal of 250 by 2025. We're at 50 locations now, and we have a goal of 250 more to get to 300.
Okay, that's a very pretty ambitious goal, and I hope that OmniRetail and Omni Hub, you're able to achieve these targets, and that if anyone is interested in being a part of this, or leveraging the opportunities that Omni Hub and OmniRetail provides, that you reach out to the numbers that have been called and visit their website. And I mean, if you're in doubt, you can also reach out to us, and we'll definitely help with making the connections. So I think on a final note, for people who have probably been in this space, and are sort of trying to find it. So I think the question would be, your target audience, would you say it's more of people that are trying or have been in this business, or would you say you're more targeted at those who are trying to come into into this space?
I think what we're looking for is people with an entrepreneurial spirit and mindset. That's what matters more. If you have a skin in the game, and if you are someone who likes to go the extra mile to get things done, that's the number one thing. And then second, of course, is having a space where we can, work out of.
Yeah.
And to be fair, just to add, you don't have to have experience in FMCG. We'll tool you up with technology. We're a tech company first. We'll train you in depth. You'd know the processes. You'd know how to do this by yourself in a very short time. You'd have complete support from the OmniRetail team. These are some of the best, greatest minds on the continent. So you will not struggle to execute this. You'd be able to do it with a lot of ease. As long as you have the hunger, as Priya said, you'd be able to do this.
Can we both decide now that want to have that in addition to our own careers, our careers on TV?
We can sign you up now.
Surely, yes. Yes.
Really? Okay.
Okay. I mean, but I think before we go, let's also quickly once again, let people know where you can be found, either online or your offices or your numbers.
Right. So I'll repeat the phone number and the website once again. So it's 0916-998-4386, and the website is omnihub.africa, OMNIHUB.Africa. And we have our offices across multiple locations, but I would say we're present in Girraj as well.
All right.
So
Ijora?
yes.
You pronounce it well.
I'm half Nigerian, so.
Oh, brilliant. Makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much, Priya Amamani, the Chief of Staff, Omni Retail, and Dika Oha, Chief Innovation Officer, Omni Retail. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you so
And
much.
all the best with Omni Retail, Omni Hub, and the target of 250 by 2025.
Yes.
We hope to have you back again to share with us your progress journey so far, and, you know, to see that more people would have joined. Thank you very much.
Surely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.